Hi, we had to spill the tea on some rookie groups, so here we are. Let's start. Big Four privilege isn't completely real. Now, I do think there is a bit of reality in this, in the sense that they might get a fandom even before they debut, which obviously gives them a head start compared to other groups. But we also have to take into account the quality and talent behind these groups. And I'm not saying that other companies have talentless groups with low-quality songs. But the thing with Big Four idols is that most of them could have any position if it weren't for better members being in the group. For example, with ITZY, Yuna could be part of the dancing line if Yeji, Ryujin or Chaeyoung weren't in the group. Another thing is that most groups in the Big Four are almost guaranteed to get an amazing song since they have the best producers and writers. My point is that if, for example, ITZY was in Cube Entertainment, they would still get hype because they actually deserve it. 2 flopped. Honestly, I think it was Mnet's way to make X1 2.0. Honestly, I was really looking forward for this, but everything was so low quality. First of all, I looked everywhere and I can't seem to find a single page to watch World Class, when with the Produce series it was literally everywhere. Also, World Class was not promoted at all. Besides KCON LA, I literally found out about it in a comment under their debut MV. And second, how do you go from Flash to Magnolia? And I know Mnet doesn't produce the song, but they could at least make sure it had the same quality as Flash. And I'm not saying Magnolia is a bad song, but I just think they could have put as much effort as they tend to do with the Produce series. 2 deserved better. Woobin from Gravity is the best rookie vocalist. Do I even need to explain? He literally saved high notes from disappearing in 4th gen. Thank you, Starship. A group with 2 years isn't a rookie anymore. MCND saved TOP Media. As much as I enjoy listening to Up 10 Tion, they weren't going to be able to do it on their own. So without MCND, TOP Media would have flopped as a company. I was expecting more from H&D's B-sides. I loved Soul. It was so much more than what I was expecting and I'm here for it. But I've found myself skipping most of their B-sides. But I will say I was impressed by the fact that they debuted with a full album. Damn, MBK is finally doing something right and promoting their idols. Rocket Punch went downhill. Bim Bam Bum was a bop. It was one of my favorite debuts from 2019, and the members of the group are really talented, and 3 of them were in Produce 48, which means they already had some popularity. Everything was perfect up until Bouncy. Seriously, Woolim? I mean, it wasn't a bad song. It was just mediocre. I had to listen to it 3 times before I started liking it, and I forgot about it in a week. Either Gravity or MCND will get Male Rookie of the Year. Unless any of the big 3 debut a boy group. Not counting Treasure, since we know YG is trash and they will probably end up making their debut in 2021. These 2 groups are the most popular and talented. I actually believe and hope they will both win in different award shows since they both deserve it. Yuhua will 100% add Yuna to Everglow. I know many people don't want this, but come on. Yuhua has done this with their Chinese groups. The members always get added to the group. Besides, Yuna was part of the original lineup. MCND's album Photoshoot was trash. Literally the only bad thing with MCND. I mean, we know TOP Media doesn't have much money, but damn, they could have used the MV outfits and it would have upgraded it by a lot. ITZY is an upgraded version of Wiki Miki. I need to clarify that I love both groups and I am a Midzi and a Keeling, but I feel like ITZY just took Wiki Miki's concept, sprinkled a bit of girl crush, and now they are getting the recognition. And don't get me wrong, they can do that concept amazingly well, But people are making it seem like they were the first and only group to do it. Meanwhile, Wiki Miki is still being underrated. Bring Bon Bon Chocolate back. Come on Yuhua, we want this, we love this, but we don't want this, we hate this. TOP Media is overworking MCND. A month after their debut and they already had their first comeback. They are promoting it in almost every variety show they can find. They have 5+ versions of the dance practice. I love them, but please let them rest. They just made their debut. I don't get why people hate Somi. I really love her. I just don't understand. One Us deserves more hype. They have amazing songs. There isn't a single song that has flopped. Their choreographies are on point, and have you seen Hwangwon dancing? Or Kyunhee singing? Damn, kings. I find it easier to connect with rookie groups. I don't know why, but even if I really love their songs, I find it very hard to connect with older groups. But with rookies it just happens naturally, like except for Monster X and Blackpink. Almost every group I started stanning since they were rookies. Jungmo from Gravity should have been in X1. He was in the top 11 in most of the episodes. Everyone loved him. He is really talented. He has a lot of charisma and stage presence. But he somehow didn't end up in X1. Mnet did us dirty. Demian's debut was incredibly underrated. What the hell? If you haven't heard it, you are missing out on so much. So let me make you a favor and play it for you. Amazing, right? Stan Demian. I feel like Cookhyun's and Yuvin's duo debut along with My Teen's disbandment was planned since they were sent to produce X101. I just find it very shady that coincidentally after none of them ended in the lineup, My Teen disbanded and they became a duo. I mean, Yuvin was one of the most popular trainees along with Cookhyun. They could have lifted My Teen, but their company decided to disband them and only re-debut both of them. Shady. The amazing debut curse. Finally, I believe there is a curse along rookies which I like to call the amazing debut curse. This happens when a group has a really strong debut that they aren't able to get a comeback that measures to their debut song. In my opinion, this are some groups with the curse: Rocket Punch, Everglow and Cherry Bullet. And some groups I think were able to break the curse are Pink Fantasy, One Us, MCND and G-Idol. Well, that was it for today. Please like and subscribe. Anyways, stan Wiki Miki.